Good evening. Would everyone please stand and rise for the playing of our national anthem, sung by Makara Ramsey.
Oh, say Let's give Makara another round of applause. Good evening. I am the Superintendent from East, Dr. Sean Nelms. It is my indeed honor and pleasure to congratulate the class of 2019. It has been a privilege and honor to watch each of you succeed over the past 4 years. Among your diverse classmates are artists, dancers, musicians, and athletes. But what you all share is a dedication to scholarship. There's a reason East students are called scholars. A scholar embodies intellectual curiosity, creative thinking, and communication skills, and is known as a community contributor. Thank you, each of you, for learning and exemplifying these qualities. The past 4 years have seen many changes here at East. Physically, we saw installation of our beautiful new softball fields and upgrades to the gymnasium where many of you showed off your athletic prowess. It made us all so proud. And you, the class of 2019, are the first group to sit in an air-conditioned auditorium. During your senior year, we shrank the building to close off an entire wing for renovations and remodel the health clinic. More changes are in store as we build a dental suite here at East next year. Right behind us, this is Auditorium. We also work to improve the experience of our scholars have each day. Hopefully you all enjoyed the enhanced offerings in the school lunches. No? Okay, I think so. Please know that while we strive to ensure that college becomes a reality to those scholars who want to continue their education, we also are extremely proud of our students who leave for East ready for work. Scholars who graduate from our BOCES program, scholars who are ready to work in the optics industry, and scholars who are talented and experienced enough to work in any restaurant throughout the world. As a fan of music, I always end my commencement comments with lyrics from an inspirational artist from that year. The following lyrics have served as an inspiration to me as your superintendent to do all that I can do to push every adult, every community member, and every student to their breaking point, to ensure that we provide multiple opportunities for your success. The late Ermias Joseph Ashkadon, also known as Nipsey Hussle, said in his song Dedication, I'm gonna modify the lyrics to make it PG. It said, young scholars trapped and he can't change it. No, he is a genius, he just can't claim it. Cause they left him no platforms to explain it. He's frustrated so he gets faded. But deep down inside, he know you can't fade him. How long shall I stay dedicated? How long till opportunity meets preparation? Young scholars, thank you for the privilege and honor of watching you grow and develop into students, into young adults who will make a difference in our community, in our nation. It has been a pleasure opening doors to opportunities which finally align with your preparation. We will all miss you and we love you. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce the board president, Van White, who I must give a ton of credit for making and helping the University of Rochester's partnership with the RCSD possible. He fought tooth and nail to make sure that the University of Rochester could impact the lives of kids, but more importantly, that those kids can impact the lives of those at the University of Rochester. Without any further ado, I introduce to you Commissioner White.
Good evening, everybody. Oh, come on now. You can do better than that. Good evening. All right, now, my name is Van White, and I'm honored and privileged to represent the Board of Education. There is Vice President Cynthia Elliott, Commissioner Davis, Commissioner Hallmark, Commissioner LeBron. Commissioner Powell is here with us today, and Commissioner Shepard. Would you give them a round of applause? Thank you. The most important thing in my welcome remarks I want you to hear is that the Board of Education, in fact, the entire city of Rochester, congratulates the class of 2019. Let's give yourselves a round of applause. Woo! Now, I was watching as you all came in. We were sitting back there watching the graduates pass by us, and I couldn't help but notice. I'm sorry, I'm not going to have the mic. So you have to be quiet. I couldn't help but notice some of the beautiful hats and gowns and hats. So I'm going to ask you to do something that you normally would not do in this situation. This is a situation where you normally be very proud and you hold your head up high. For a moment, I'm going to ask that the graduates put your head down so I can see the powerful messages and beautiful hats that you design. It's okay to hoot and holler today, all right? I know there are some, that's right. There are some schools that don't want people to act the way they would act at home when there's a celebration. You are at home right now and you can celebrate. That's right. Amen. That's right, Mom. That's right. You got every right to hoot and holler. So now that you've raised your heads, I want you to know your Board of Education sees you. We see that you have your heads held high. And there's a powerful message by you holding your heads high, and that is that you deserve this moment. You deserve this opportunity because you earned it. That's right. Indeed, you have many reasons to hold your head high. You had to pass 5, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, 5 Regents exams to get here today. You should hold your heads high. You had to accumulate 22 credits to graduate today. Hold your heads high. That's right, hoot and holler, that's right. And listen to this, class of 2019. I understand by speaking to Dr. Nelms that this is the highest graduating rate class in 15 years. Oh, that's right. Hold your heads high. Hold your heads high. Now that your heads are held high, I want you to turn, graduates, I want you to turn to the left and to the right. Turn those heads to the left and right and look to your partner and your classmates and say, we did it. We did it! We did it! We did it! We did it! Now, I know Sean don't have no mic for me, but that's all right. There we go. All right, listen. Now, let's do it one more time. Turn to the left and right and say, we did it! We did it!
We did it!
We did it!
We did it! We did it!
Oh, my goodness! They did it! They did it! They did it! Y'all did it! You did it! You did it!
We did it!
Oh, Sean, they did it! Oh, my goodness. What'd they say? They did it, right?
They sure did.
They did it. Now hold on. But listen, y'all didn't do it alone. Let's not get it twisted. You didn't do it alone. There were people that helped you. So you just turned to left and right and saying we did it to your classmates. I want you to look around this room. Turn your heads all the way around. Stand up if you have to, and look at the person who helped you make it. They're up there. They're over here. They're over there. Where's that song? Where's that song? Where's that song? Marvin Sapp has a song. Marvin Sapp has a song. Sean, you know that song, right? Steve, you know that song, right? It's called Never Would Have Made It. Hold on now. Quiet down. Shh. Turn it up. Now I see that you were there for me. Never would have made it. Never would have made it without you. So what I want to do, Sean, just give me a minute here. I'm looking for people who helped you get there. Those people who are surrounding you in the balconies, who helped you become better, stronger, wiser. Is there somebody here who can point out somebody in this room that made them better, stronger, wiser? Whoa. Sister right here. Where is that person? Who made you better, stronger, wiser?
All of my family.
Come on over here. Go there. Give her a hug. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow, my goodness. Anybody else? You got somebody? Where is she? Where are they? Keep on looking. Hey. Buddy, out there. You got somebody? Where? Come on. Where's stronger, better, wiser? Where? Oh, there's somebody up there. It's a teacher, it's an administrator. That person could be a teacher. That person could be a parent. It could be an auntie, an uncle. Oh, look at her. She knows somebody. Who is it? Come on. Where is she? Oh, yeah. Give him a hug. It never would have happened without them. Amen. I would have lost my mind a long time ago if it had not been for you. And you, all right. To the class of 2019, the Board of Education is proud of you. You made it.
Okay, let's give Commissioner Wright a big round of applause for getting us a little turned up in here. And to our graduates, let's find our seats so we can continue the program. Families, parents, let's find our seats and have our graduates back in theirs so we can continue our wonderful program. Okay, class of 2019, if we don't get through the program, you'll be seniors forever. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I began my talk speaking about the contributions of those students who have made the last 4 years and indeed honor and privilege to support as its superintendent. We then had Commissioner White come to speak to us about the importance of keeping your head high, even in the face of adversity. But there is one person, and systems don't change because of a person. But I do believe that leadership truly matters. 4 years ago, when I was hired by the University of Rochester to lead this project, my first task was to hire its leader. And the first call that I made was to Miss Marlene Blocker. At the time, Ms. Blocker was in a high school that had exceptional graduation rates. It was probably one of the more popular high schools within Rochester. And I thought I would have to convince her to leave a place that she built to come to this new school. It took less than 5 minutes for Ms. Blocker to say, "It's unfair for me to work at a school and watch another school in Rochester fail so miserably." At that time, the graduation rate was 29%. Ms. Blocker said to me, "If you give me the right staff, the right resources, and allow me to love each and every child, I guarantee you we'll double that rate in 4 years." So, please join me in welcoming the person who has pushed and challenged me and this entire community to give each and every child the opportunity that they so rightfully deserve. Our principal, Mrs. Marlene Blocker.
Thank you. I would like to welcome friends, family, university guests, officials, and of course, our graduates. This group is the first group that has experienced all 4 years under the partnership with the University of Rochester. If this undertaking was successful, then the data for this group should serve as the evidence. I am proud to stand here before you tonight and say that the class of 2019 has more than delivered. Woo! Four years ago, the number that graduated was less than 30%. Last June, 1 year ago, the number was 51%. But tonight, the evidence is sitting right there. The graduation rate for the class of 2019 is 65.1%. I want to express my deepest gratitude to the dedicated and caring staff at East for the high-quality teaching that has made this number of graduates possible. To the U of R for understanding that our youth are the future of Rochester, and we either invest in them now or we pay for it over and over and over. I would like to thank our parents and guardians for their tremendous support, and I would like to extend a special thanks to all of those that helped set up the auditorium and prepare for a beautiful night tonight. This group of seniors is special, and they're special for many reasons. When the U of R took over, there was, of course, grumblings from the kids. It started with, why do we have to have a longer school day? Why are classes 72 minutes now? What the heck is family group? I'm not sitting with people I don't even know and talking about my business. Whose stupid idea was this? What does 22,580 or 22,980 even mean? Why are there so many counselors and social workers? And of course, seniors, the most horrific question of all happened this fall. Why do we have to hand in our cell phones? I often heard them saying, I know that lady does not think she is taking mine. She is tripping. She don't pay my bill, and she sure won't be taking my phone. But those grumblings over time turned into deep understandings. Longer days equated to more time to learn. The 22,580 meant the magical numbers needed to be sitting in the audience tonight here as a special guest, knowing the required credits, the number of exams, and what a college-ready score was of 80. Family group became a time to bond with others and to embrace diversity. A time to share our ups and downs and be accepted, a place where you belonged. All the social workers and counselors that we have here, and we know we have more than other schools, they were here to form a network of support around each and every one of our scholars, to help during difficult days, failures and deaths, and the depressing times that life offers every single one of us sitting in this audience, because all of us have experienced ups and downs. Even the cell phones that some of these friends tried to sneak in their drawers and other places this year, many will look back and say, having that distraction removed helped them get here today. Change can be good if you embrace it, and this group right here, they have embraced it. I have often shared that this is my favorite day of the year. It is one that is typically used to define a school's success or failure. In my heart, though, I know that the number of graduates is sacred. I also know what is more important is that numbers can't define. This day signifies honor and pride, not only for our kids, but for their families. It means you have accomplished one milestone now, and you have that belief inside you that you can conquer any milestones within your grasp. It represents a brand new, fresh start to do whatever you want, and it means forever you will be a graduate, and nobody can ever take that away from every single one of you. Congratulations. At East, we use learning targets here daily to clearly articulate what the expected learning is for a lesson. And tonight, for each of you, the graduation learning target is, what lessons can you take from farming and zeros to enhance your future? I'm going to say that one more time, make sure everyone's thinking on this. What can you take from farming and zeros to enhance your future? I grew up on a farm and learned the value of hard work quite early in life. I watched my parents work the fields, and as my sisters and I grew older, we worked beside them. We planted the crops, we pulled the weeds, we picked the crops, and then we took them to the public market at 5 a.m. on Saturday mornings to start selling them. I can assure everyone in here that bending down row after row, over and over and over, and pulling weeds was not fun, but I did it. I can also assure everyone being at the public market at 5 a.m. on a Saturday wasn't on my bucket list as a middle school student. But I learned many valuable lessons. I learned if you don't prepare the fields to plant the crops, they will not grow. I learned if you don't take care of plants by watering and fertilizing and nurturing them, they will not flourish. I learned if you don't take care of weeds by pulling them out from the root, that you will pull that same weed over and over and over. I also learned that what you reap, what you sow, is what you get back. In essence, everything I really needed to know about running a school was imparted to me a long time ago. Our scholars in our school are much like the plants and a farm. You have to prepare the learning environment like you prepare soil. Kids must feel welcomed and come to a clean and nurturing atmosphere where preparation has been done to lead them to success. You have to plant roots deeply so they can grow, just as we must give kids more than just surface level knowledge to help them understand and how to apply it. We must sprinkle our children with love and support and fertilize them with patience, high expectations, and empathy, just as we must provide water and sunlight. Lastly, and many kids know this because East was a place that had over 2,000 suspensions before we came in 4 years ago. If you don't take care of the weeds by getting to the root of problems, those weeds take over the field and the problems repeat day after day. At East, we have done that through building a safer school where relationships and restorative practices help remove problems from the root, where we search to identify what is the main issue that's holding back each individual scholar so that we can help fix it and permanently remove it. In the end, the reason why tonight, besides the big hugs that Natasha gave me and that many of us shared out in the hall, is special to me because the fruits of our labor have produced so much magnificence. Tonight we see the labor that both scholars and staff have done, and when I look out, my soul becomes rejuvenated and I burst with pride. The community of Rochester and our world will be a better place because of the collective work. I am confident with the product, our graduates, before you tonight. This all goes back to why this group is special. In this group right now of 137 kids, there are kids that are graduating in 3 years that perhaps earlier in time had repeated a grade and wanted to catch up, and at East they had that opportunity. There's kids that wanted a chance just to excel. They said, I know what I need, I can do this, let me take classes every single period in advance. There are some kids sitting here that are the epitome of perseverance. They've been here 5 or 6 years and they didn't give up. They're leaving tonight with that coveted diploma. And lastly, we have a group of kids here that often are overlooked for a night like tonight. These are our kids that dropped out, and we said to them, come back, go to our freedom school that we offer, earn your task GED diploma, and leave this place with a credential in your back pocket. And they came back and they did it. You guys have set the bar high for all of the cohorts to follow. You have exemplified hard work, and you serve as role models for those to come. The second learning target I want to talk about is zeros. I recently taught a class at the U of R, and I always open classes with an opportunity to build relationships because I feel relationships are incredibly important. I asked the class, can you share one particular piece of advice that someone gave you that still sticks with you? And one of the students shared something that just really made me deeply reflect. She shared when she was younger, and she was from New Mexico, that her mother shared this with her when she was being bullied. Her mother said, "In life, you will find people that add zeros. They will either add a 0 to the left or a 0 to the right." Her mother told her, "Always see yourself as number 1. The people that add a 0 to the left bring no value to you. You can learn from them, but they have no value. The people that add a 0 to the right multiply your value exponentially." So in essence, if you see yourself as a number 1 and you add a 0 to the left, your value didn't grow because you simply become 0, 1. The people that add a 0 to the right help you advance times 10 because your 1 and a 0 is now a 10. Each time this girl encountered someone, she remembered the advice her mother gave her, and she said to herself, "That's a 0 to the left. I'm going to let that person go." My hope for each of you graduates is that you will be blessed with many zeros to the right. You will encounter people that will make you become a 10. You will find others who keep it real with you and help you become 100. You will find jobs and have careers that add thousands to you and our community and our world. For me, this class has added 0 after 0 after 0 after 0, and I feel like $1 million tonight. I just want to share a few of those examples. Every morning, my morning started out with Nina at scanning, talking junk, and we laughed and laughed. I have Jose Figueroa sitting right here in the front. Jose was in my family group the first year. He was someone that was falling off track, and I wondered, was he ever going to get to this finish line? He started going to BOCES, he started exploring careers, and we had a great big hug out in the hall. I am so proud of him for being here. We have Claire's singing voice that shines, the thought of Dennis and Wilson rooming together at RIT, 2 brilliant young minds that are going to add zeros to our world. Cisco Barrios. Cisco disappeared for some time, and when he resurfaced, I will never forget the day he came to my office. He came in with his beautiful daughter that you saw him walk the stage with tonight, whose mother is also a graduate. And I said to him, because the kids know I'll keep it real with you, I said, "Cisco, you can have a daughter that has a dad that's a dropout forever, or a dad that's a graduate." And tonight, Cisco's here. Cisco, those tears you're feeling right now are the same tears I'm feeling. I'm feeling immense pride for every single one of these graduates. People have no idea what you guys go through to get to this point, and we're proud of you. We're really proud of you. I can remember Rachel White at summer school last summer. Every time I went by, there was Rachel helping someone else that got to the finish line in August. And now here she is. There's Ashlyn Caniato, who started out here and things just weren't meshing for her. Now in 3 years, she's graduating early tonight. This group was easy, and in reality, they have added value not just to me, but to everyone around them. I have had many parents here tonight that have added zeros to my right also. parent involvement is far more than who shows up at a school event. What matters is that there's a real partnership with the school and you're willing to work together, whether it be from far or near. We have Kari James' mom, who served on our government council and was a strong advocate for every single scholar in this class. We have Dennis Olmeida's grandmother, who was at every event and a staunch supporter. We have Brandon Burgess's mom, and Brandon's mom and I, we had many calls over the years. And even when Brandon, my very dear friend and my family group partner, even when he thought he might be able to put some zeros to my left, when I called his mother, I got zeros to the right from her. And last, I just want to thank another example of a parent that's been with us all the time, all the way, is Howard's father. He stuck with us hand in hand. Howard joined us late as a new member from out of state, and he's here graduating tonight. So thank you to all the parents. So class of 2019, you have made it to the first hurdle. You have blossomed. You are crossing the high school finish line. You have charisma, intelligence, ingenuity, creativity, and warmth to share with our world. You are kind and compassionate, and humanity needs people like you. You have been loved and nurtured while at East, and we hope that by surrounding you with so much support, you have realized your own true potential and continue to chase it. In closing, I challenge each of you, not just the graduates, but all of the people in the audience. I challenge you to help others grow and flourish, and to remember that the work you put into nurturing your dreams has a direct result in what you will achieve. And I'm going to remind each of you, find people that add zeros to your right, and be the zero to the right for others. I want to thank each of you. I love you, and I wish you the best. Congratulations. I would now like to call up our salutatorian, Wilson Rivera.
Good evening. I would like to welcome my fellow graduates, Ms. Blocker, Dr. Nelms, the other faculty here tonight. I would also like to welcome all the family members that could be here tonight. Tonight is a great moment for all of us, and a moment that we will remember and cherish our whole lives. In August of 2013, before 7th grade, I was living in New York City, and it was only my mom, my sister, and I. They were all I had. So when my mom said that she wanted to move up here, I was skeptical. I had never lived anywhere else, so it was weird moving here. I didn't know anyone here or how things were, so I just thought, like, you know, any other 12-year-old, that I was gonna be lonely, but I was completely wrong. I made 2 friends in 7th grade whom, honestly, I feel that without them, I wouldn't have been the person I am today. Piper Holmes and Cameron Miles were some of my first friends here, and they helped to shape the person I am. Piper always keeps it real and is willing to go out of his way to help others. Me and him like technology, so together we took the computer classes and stuck with them all 4 years at East. Those are some of the best classes I've ever taken, and I know that they're gonna help me in the future. Cameron, always being goofy and fun, was always there to push me along and try new things. He really helped me to come out of my shell. The social aspect of high school was important as well, and for this I would like to thank them both. I would also like to thank Tania Gaines. She's been there for me since 8th grade, always making jokes, always being an oddball, always being fun and always saying what's on her mind. Hannah Nakayama has also been there since 8th grade, always bringing the drama, the sass, baked goods and car rides. You've been a great friend along the way and helped me out a lot. Marcos Alicea, as slow as you can be, you really are fun, and you're always willing to help and do fun things even if the others aren't so willing. Dea Flores, she's the live wire, always cracking jokes, always quoting memes, and saying and doing things unexpected. And you would think we would expect it by now. She's always so prideful in the work she does and really strives to excel, and she's inspired me to excel as well. Last but certainly not least, I would like to thank Dennis Omedo. Even though he was a little late to join the group, it feels like we've known him for years. He's always quirky and funny, he's always bringing the energy, and is always there for the emotional support. I wish that I could have met you a whole lot sooner, but I know we have the next 5 years at RIT to make up for it. And it's gonna be great. I'm glad to have met all of you. I'm glad to have met all of my friends because they have always been there for me and made East a fun place. I know that we're gonna be lifelong friends. But I couldn't have made it this far with just my friends. It's also the amazing staff here at East that has pushed me to such heights. The staff here really tries to help everyone out and is like a big caring family for everyone. But one teacher specifically has been there for me all 4 years. She has seen my growth and how much I've matured, and it's honestly like a second mother for me, Ms. Gross. She's always willing to help me out and has. She's helped me with schoolwork, with personal issues, with college stuff, and so much more. She's always been there to listen. She's helped me figure out what I want to do and be and where I want to go. And she has shown me so many opportunities that I never would have thought I could, that I thought of, and I could not be more grateful for all that she has done for me. These people are my East family, yet it is my mom that has been the most important figure in my life. She raised my sister, my brother, and I all by herself. She's such a strong, independent woman. She's always been there to push me further, always been there to help, always there for me, and I couldn't thank her enough. She deserves the world and more, and I worked this hard so that I will continue to work hard so that I can give her everything she deserves and more. As I look to all of you, all I can think is that we did it. We've overcome innumerable odds, we faced many hardships and struggles, but we did it. Most of us have been together since 7th grade. It's been a long 6 years in the making, so it's kind of tough that it's finally over, and it's a little hard to say goodbye. But some things we need to remember is that we all have the power to change the world. We all have the power to leave our mark on the world, and we will. Each and every single one of us is bound for greatness, be it large or small. And when we leave today, we need to remember that this is just the first step to achieving what we want, what we dream life can give us. I want all of you to exceed your expectations, to exceed other people's expectations. When you feel like giving up, don't. Keep pushing, because that's how we've made it here. That's how we've made it here to this day. We've only just begun on the path to greatness, and I want all of you to fly to even greater heights. Spread your wings wider and change the world, because that's what an East Eagle does. Thank you.
And now for our valedictorian, Clarissa Moore. Come on up.
Before I start my speech, I would like to give a slight disclaimer. I have a speech disability that affects how fast I speak. And it can also cause my mouth to make some weird sounds that you might not be used to hearing. So if you feel the need to chuckle, there are 4 exits right behind you. So okay. Now I came to Rochester after 9th grade, so I've been an E student for 3 years instead of 4, like most of us have. But I think I speak for us all when I summarize these experiences at East with one simple phrase: everything has changed. There's something very special about being an East High student. Everything is constantly changing. Each year is drastically different from the last. Sometimes change happens within weeks. Within weeks. For example, Mick Schwartz has brought to us the SAFE Club and led many students to participate in GLSEN's Day of Silence for LGBTQ+ rights in schools last April. Mr. Wilson, our choir teacher, has led our choir to victory at the annual Darien Lake contest just a couple weeks ago. And the other Mr. Wilson taught the first dual credit calculus class, so students could get actual college credit for the first time in over a decade. Of course, students are making changes as well. I know that Ajali Perez is working with Chef Jeff to bring Wegmans leftover food to pantries and cafeterias to help the homeless people of Rochester. Alejandra Edeno organized our school's participation in the national walkout against gun violence last year. Just this year, I wrote in the school paper about the poor food served at East, and we got a new deli line and ethnic foods. Of course, I understand if you don't know that happened, because last year, seniors were granted permission to leave campus during lunchtime. And these are examples that I just at top of I had. And thank you. I mentioned before that I moved here after 9th grade. Before then, I attended a small town school in Catskill, New York, where I had been for 8 years. This is important because I can tell you just how awesome it is here. See, in suburban and rural schools, things don't change. They are set in their ways because they follow what they've been doing for decades, because that is what has been good for the school. Here at East, though, each and every one of you has been given a wonderful opportunity that you would only have here to make an impact. In a city like Rochester, your success at East makes an impact on every student that comes after you. All of you graduates with me here tonight have already made a change in our East High world. Every time you suggest a change, talk to a staff member, join a club, or sign up for an elective, you improve the quality of an East education for all the students that come after you. And even though this is the end of high school, this is the beginning for us. So that old saying is true. We have the power to change our old East High. Now let's get to work. I also prepared a song for you, if you don't mind. I got Mr. Wilson over here on the piano. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist and directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good times. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth it all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Thank you, everyone.
One more round of applause for our Salutatorian and Valedictorian. Every year there is a special award given that is called the Edward J. Cavalier Award. Mr. Cavalier was a long-standing, well-respected and well-loved principal of East, and the auditorium that we're in was named after him. This award typically goes to a scholar that has exhibited strong moral fiber, strength, and has made an impact by being involved in various activities. The winner this year is a scholar that has many diverse qualities, and I would like him to stand while I talk about him. Would Joel Lawyer please stand? Joel was a member of the golf team, the bowling team, and the culinary program. He was a member of the chess team and the garden club. He is active in his church. He serves as an usher and helps in the sanctuary. He does community service, and he's also held down a job at Midvale Country Club. Joel has been on the honor roll or honor roll with distinction every single marking period. And one other thing that's pretty amazing, rain, snow, sleet, or hail, Joel Lawyer will be there. He has perfect attendance all through high school. I consider Joel to be one of the finest young gentlemen that I know. He is honest and friendly, always takes responsibility for his actions, and makes us laugh with his pure, respectful, and humorous ways. Joel, I will truly miss our morning greetings each day. He is headed to pursue a degree in hospitality. He is the recipient of the Edward J. Cavalier Award. Joel, congratulations. I would now like to call up Micah Perez, who will do our seal of biliteracy.
Good evening, buenas noches. The New York State, I'm here to talk to you about the Seal of Biliteracy. The New York State Seal of Biliteracy was established to recognize high school graduates who meet criteria established by the Board of Regents. The Seal of Biliteracy was designed to affirm the value of diversity in a multilingual society, encourage the study of languages, to identify high school graduates with language and biliteracy skills for employers, provide universities with additional information about applicants seeking admission, preparing students with 21st century skills, and to recognize the value of world and home language instruction in schools. In order to earn the New York State Seal of Biliteracy, scholars must meet all requirements for graduating with a Regents diploma and demonstrate a high level of reading, writing, speaking, and listening in English and one other language. East is proud to present the following scholars that have earned the Seal of Biliteracy. When you hear your name, please stand in place. Please hold your applause until the end. Elizabeth Ciprian. Please stand. Dejaneira Flores. Nazra Ghazali. Sadelis Lavoy. Dennis Olmedo. Nayeli Pérez Calderón. Kermari Príncipe Cáceres. Y Brendalí Román. Please join me in a round of applause for our recipients. You may be seated. Gracias.
And for our last presentation, before we move on, we have Mr. Dion Rogers with our CTE honorees.
Congratulations, scholars. The following students are being recognized for going above and beyond the expectations of an East Scholar by participating in one of our various career pathways. Being in a pathway requires students to take a series of rigorous courses exposing them to a possible career, as well as giving students hands-on experience in professional settings. Here at East, Students have the opportunity to participate in one of the following programs: culinary arts, biomedical laboratory and health sciences, information technology, the Teaching and Learning Institute, precision optics, and vision care. These students have served the community in various capacities, from making eyeglasses, feeding our families, tutoring in elementary classrooms, caring for the sick, and participated in paid internships. We are externally proud of these students. Students in the culinary, information, technology, and vision care programs have also received the New York State CTE endorsement seal on their diplomas. For culinary arts, can the following students please stand to be recognized? Joel Lawyer, Hannah Nakayama, Dennis Almedo, Rashad Ragland, Laura Beth Sanchez, and Jaquela Young. Thank you. For biomedical laboratory and health sciences, can the following student please stand to be recognized? Nagali Dunn. Thank you. For Information Technology Academy, can the following students please stand to be recognized? Miracles Alicia. Piper Holmes. Wilson Rivera. Thank you. For precision optics, can the following student please stand to be recognized? John Hall. Thank you. For the Teaching and Learning Institute, can the following students please stand to be recognized? Manelis Ayala. Jamarian Colbert. Maurice Coney. Shafaria Dorch. Dayanira Flores Figueroa. Tanaya Gaines. Nia Gamble. Lashana Grayson. Zadalise LeBoy. Tajon Logan. Destiny Lyon. Nemo Milim. Gloria Beth Sanchez. Chaz Washington. Emily Washington. Corey Wilson. And Jaquela Young. Thank you. For vision care, can following students please stand to be recognized? Alexandra Sedona. Piper Holmes. Yadacelela Ortega. Thank you. East also offers its scholars the opportunity to explore careers that we do not offer here on campus through our partnership with the Monroe County BOCES. Scholars who have participated in this program travel daily to gain valuable skills in a career field of their choice. These scholars are Micaiah Ramsey. She earns a BOCES CTE endorsement in culinary arts. And Juan Robles Ortiz has earned a BOCES CTE endorsement in criminal justice. Congratulations. Thank you.
And now, what we have all come for. We are ready to start the next and final part of our ceremony. Would our guests please take their spots on the stage, and our graduates, please get ready.
You call me out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail. And there I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep, my faith will stand. And I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, and you are mine. Your grace abounds in deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. Where feet may fail and fear surrounds me, you've never failed and you won't start now. And I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, and you are mine. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. And I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours and you are mine.
Our graduates, Habiba Abdisalan, Marcos A. Alicea, Natasha Arroyo Lara, Destiny B. Larson, Minelli Sayala, Dante Peter B. Badura, Casper Peerless Lafayette Bennett, Cisco Berrios, Joshua Joel Bonilla, Zaire Briggs, Brandon Carlton Burgess, Milialis Camacho,
Ashlyn Caniato. Alejandra Gabriela Cedeno. Lenola Jaislyn Marie Christman. Elizabeth M. Ciprian Peon. Jamarian Emaya Colbert. Shamika Coles. Luca Colon. Maurice Coney III. Amani Katrina Cruz. William L. Day. Silvana P. D'Souza. Janelis Diaz. Tanasia A. Diggs. Shafiria Jedana Dorch. Nigeli Brianna Dunn. Howard J. Eagle III. Keyshawn M. Echevarria. Estera Nguyen Hunze. Tabian Fennell. Jose Javier Figueroa. Giamara A. Figueroa. Deyanira Flores Figueroa. Eduardo J. Fontan Keating. Tania L. Gaines. Nina V. Gamble. Nasra Jelani Ghazali. Purnima Gimire. Tadia Dolores Gillam. Jaden Gonzalez. Deshaun A. Gosley. Lashana Savannah Grayson. Minita Gurung. John A. Hall. Sonique Henry. Carla Nahir Hernandez Morales. Serena Hockenberry. Piper Holmes. Ahmed Mohammed Ibrahim. Kari A. James. Divine Johnson. Deljon Lewis Johnson. Nylasia D. Jones. Sarada Kanal. Zadelis Laboy Roman. Anan Laman. Joel Anthony Lawyer. Janae S. Lennon. Kieras Lockett. Tejan Logan. Kevin Lopez. Mialis Trinidad Lopez. Destiny Radija Lyons. Nemo Abdi Malim. Joshua Madera. Kyvon Manning. Jadalis Martinez. Wellington Mata Mercado. Malik S. McCray. Jalen McCray. Cameron Miles. Renalis Montano Hernandez. Clarissa Gian Moore. Xavier Julius Victory Moss. Brian Munoz Osorio. Hannah M. Nakayama. Dennis A. Olmedo. Jaricel R. Ortega. Jeka Ortiz. Paul Anthony Ortiz. Jamari Soyola. Najile Perez Calderon. Arati Pocrel. Kermari Presipe Caceres. Richard Ragland. Ashika Rai. Makara Alexis Ramsey. By Angel Rivera. Wilson Xavier Rivera. Roger Roberts. Gian Robles Ortiz. Miguel Rodriguez Segara. Janalis Rodriguez. Brandalee Marie Roman. Aaron Romero. Tyrone C. Roundtree III. Beth N. Sanchez Cabezudo. Cris Marie Sanchez Santana. Marcos Santiago. Niger Sapp. Aliyah Scott. Cedric Scott. Shantanique Miracle Simmons. Shanique Sims. Jakayla Singleton. Zachary T. Stevens. Nyokia Lachey Stevenson. Jasmine Chantel Thomas. Jordan Mackenzie Thomas Hill. Aaliyah Thompson. Carlos Torres. Tatiana Ivelisse Torres. Tisha M. Torres. Jadelis Torres. Kyle Wanamaker Tekapoa. Chaz Matthew Washington. Chris Jacour Washington. Emily Taylor Washington. Rachel Ellen White. Imani Wilburn. Shakaya Monet Williams. Corey Khalil Wilson. Nicholas Wise. Jaquela A. Young.
They're going to do a song.
Okay. Let's give these scholars another big round of applause. So, this is a very symbolic moment. So I'm going to ask all of the those in the audience to take a seat. Thank you. Now, will the class of 2019 please rise? As the superintendent of East High, In partnership with the University of Rochester, I, Dr. Sean Nelm, certify that these scholars have met all of the requirements set forth by the state of New York. By the power vested in me, I hereby declare the class of 2019 to be graduates of East High School. As a symbol of your graduation, please move your tassel from right to left. You are now graduates of East. Congratulations and good luck, period. I pronounce the commencement ceremony closed. Please clear the aisles to allow our graduates to exit. Thank you.